Hello, it's Monday. Thank you for joining me again as we continue our series, Be Like Jesus. Real quick, tonight and this week, I will be sending 2 videos. In the evening, it's going to be my segment with Josephine Bermudez, our prayer warrior. And she's going to walk us on this journey of how she talks to God and has a listening heart. But today, how you see life determines how you will live life. How you see life is how you will live life. And if we're trying to be like Jesus, Jesus had a hope-filled heart. No matter the situation he was in, he always tried to look at it from a positive outlook. We see that, especially the last night that he was with his disciples. He goes to the Garden of Gethsemane and he's praying, Father, take this cup away from me. If it's not so, please, but let your will be done. He didn't want to go to the cross, right? I explained that in another video. And then when Judas came and the disciples came to betray him, and the soldiers came, and Peter took out his sword, and Jesus said, hey guys, here in Matthew 26, verse 56 says, all of this has to take place so that the writings of the prophets might be fulfilled. I didn't understand this till a couple of years ago when I was a youth pastor in Brooklyn. There was a little boy named Alberto. He would come with his, I believe, his grandmother. And he was 7 years old, and he loved church. He loved church, sit in the front pew. And then he gets diagnosed with cancer, 7 years old. And now he has to go to chemotherapy, and now we're praying for him, and now doctors are saying there's no hope. And so the mother, who was not coming to church at the time, reached out to me and says, can you come and visit and pray for my son? And I said, sure. I remember it was a Saturday night. I went to the hospital and my heart broke as I saw this little boy strapped to the machines, and all he could do was speak to me with his eyes. And I cried out to God. I got on my knees on the floor and I prayed a prayer that I just let it all out. Then I looked at him and I told him, you're gonna be okay. And then as I was leaving, I tell the mother, have faith. Your faith has healed him. Your son will walk out this hospital healed. I went home feeling pretty good for myself. And then at 4:30 in the morning, my phone rings. And I know you know, that when your phone rings at 4:30 in the morning, it's never good news. All I heard was the devil say to me, oh, and you prayed to your God. And I let the phone ring, and she called again, and I did not have the courage to pick up the phone. And she left a message telling me Alberto has passed away. And I just was so angry, and I couldn't sleep. And this is why it's important to have a habit. Because I went to my office, the bathroom. And this time I did not take my Bible. I took a book that I was reading at the time called the Max Lucado book, Just Like Jesus. And I sat there, and the book opened to this page, talking about Jesus praying in the Garden of Gethsemane. Never has earth offered such an urgent request, and never has heaven offered more deafening silence. The prayer of Jesus was unanswered. And I heard the devil say to me, oh, and you prayed, where is your God now? And so, I disagree with Max. See, God answers prayer. He answered Jesus' prayer. See, God has 3 ways of answering your prayer. Yes, no, or wait. Yes, no, or wait. But what you have to do when God answers your prayer is to embrace it with a hope-filled heart. And so, I left my bathroom, and I went and I did the funeral. And because of that funeral, I was able to study with the mother and the father for almost 1.5 years. We had Bible studies. The mother gave her heart to Jesus Christ. I don't know about the father because I left. So here's the thought. Whatever situation you're in and you're crying out to God, know that he's going to answer yes, no, or wait. But whatever the answer is, embrace it with a hope-filled heart, because his will is going to be done. And that's my thought as I sit in my yellow chair. God bless you.